Hello friends, welcome back with a new video for the troubleshooting of TCL inverter air conditioning. In this video I am going to tell you all the error code of TCL inverter air conditioning with proper solution and proper method of troubleshooting. In a lot of cases we have seen that when we go to a site to do the troubleshooting for any air conditioning, at that time if we have the error code or if we have the solution of the error code, then easily we can sort out the solution and we can make the unit work and our client will be happy. If you are new to my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Without wasting time, let's start our video and see all the error codes and their proper solution. When we see error E0 in our indoor unit, at that time it means indoor to outdoor communication error. First of all, we have to check the cable and we have to check the connection of indoor and outdoor if they are connected properly. If they are connected properly, then we have to follow the next step. Then we have to check the terminal of indoor and outdoor is good or not. If it is good, then we have to go to the next step again. Then you have to check the outdoor wire of communication cable. We have to remove from the outdoor. Then we have to check the DC voltage if it is between 13 to 24. If the DC voltage is between 13 to 24 in our outdoor wire, it means our indoor PCB is okay. Then we have to connect in the outdoor again. Then we have to remove the communication cable from the indoor. Then again we have to check the DC voltage if it is between 13 to 24, and if the voltage is not coming from the outdoor PCB, then it means the communication which is coming from the outdoor to indoor is not perfect. Then we have to change the outdoor PCB, our unit will be working. When you see error on your display EC, it means outdoor communication fault. To solve this issue, the first point is check the contact of communication wire C and 5 between power source board and intelligent power module. Insert again if it is loose. And the second step, after the complete unit is energized, check the indicator on outdoor power source board and intelligent power module. The indicator on power source board blinks normal, bright for 1 second and dark for 1 second. But the indicator on intelligent power module does not work normal. Replace the intelligent power module. If the fault remains unsolved, replace the power source board again. The indicator on intelligence power module blinks normal, bright for 1 second and dark for 1 second. But the indicator on power source board does not work normally. Replace the power source board. If fault remains unsolved, replace the intelligent power module again and your unit will be working. When you see error E1 or E2 in your indoor display, at the time E1 means indoor temperature sensor faulty and E2 means indoor coil sensor faulty. First of all, you have to check the placement of both the sensor. If both the sensor placement is in the good place, it means you have to follow the next step. If the placement is not good, place it in proper place and try to start the unit. And again, if you see the error, then you have to check the resistance of both the sensor. If the resistance of both the sensor is not 5 kilo ohms, it means the sensor is faulty. Then you have to replace the sensor and your unit will be in working condition, because when the resistance are not showing properly, it means the sensor from inside get open or short circuit. So we have to replace the sensor and unit will be in working condition. When we see error E3, E7 and E8, it means outdoor sensor faulty. In outdoor we have 3 sensors: outdoor coil sensor, outdoor condenser sensor and exhaust temperature sensor. These all 3 sensors are connected to a single zip. First of all, you have to check the temperature sensor of the outdoor power source board is in good contact with the slot CN1 and CN2, and if it is not connected properly, insert again and try to put the unit on and see if the error comes again or not. If the errors comes again, then measure the resistance of 2 end of outdoor temperature sensor. The resistance of CN1 terminal sensor should be 25 to 5 kilo degrees Celsius ohms. If it's not showing so, replace the temperature sensor if the resistance is incorrect to drift, because at the time if the resistance is not good, it means our sensors are open or short circuit. We have to replace the sensor and our unit will be working. When you see error E4, it means system abnormal in our indoor and outdoor refrigerant cycle. First of all, we have to check the high pressure and low pressure valve. If it's not open, open again to ensure the system circulation is smooth. And even if it is open or our discharge and suction line are open, then check the system refrigerant. Start and run under cooling mode. When the compressor is started, check the outlet temperature for its changes or not. If the changes is not done after 5 minutes, the system is short of refrigerant. Test with the pressure gauge, check the leakage point and recharge the refrigerant. And again, if you recharge the refrigerant and again you are getting the same error, then you have to check the evaporator coil temperature sensor. If the resistance value is 25 to 5 kilo degree Celsius ohm. If it's not showing the same resistance, then you have to change the evaporator coil temperature sensor. And after changing, again you have to restart, and if your unit is working, it means there was the issue of temperature sensor. And again, if it's getting the same problem, then you have to check the refrigerant of getting blocked in indoor or outdoor piping. Then you have to flush the piping, and again you have to recharge the refrigerant. You have to start the system and your unit will be in working condition. When you see error ESYC, it means indoor fan motor faulty. At that time, first of all, you have to check the indoor cross flow fan blade. If the fan does not run, readjust the fan position until it can run smoothly. And if you adjust the fan and if it's working smoothly, then your error will be disappear. If it is not working smoothly, then you have to check the motor inserted CN3 and CL4 of the indoor main PCB is good contact with the slot. If it is not contact properly, then you have to contact it properly and you have to check. And again, if you are getting the same error, then you have to check the capacitor of your indoor PCB. And if your indoor capacitor is not good, then replace the indoor capacitor and again you check. And again, if you check, again if you are getting the same error, then you have to check your fan motor and you have to replace the fan motor. Your indoor fan motor will be working. When you see error EF, it means outdoor fan motor faulty. First of all, you have to check the connection of your fan motor, if it is connected properly to the PCB or not. If it is not connected properly, connect it properly and start the unit. And again, if it's showing the same error, then you have to check the resistance of your outdoor fan motor. And if your fan motor resistance is not good, then it means your fan motor is faulty. You have to replace the fan motor. And if the resistance of your fan motor is good, then you have to check the out power supply which is coming from your outdoor PCB. If the out power supply is according to the fan motor capacity and if the power is coming out, it means your PCB is good. And if it's not coming the power, if it's not giving the DC power, it means your PCB is faulty. You need to change the PCB and your unit will be working condition. When you see error EE, it means outdoor PCB kit faulty or EEPROM error. First of all, put the power off your unit and then you have to check the indoor EEPROM installation is loose or improper. And if it is loose or improper, install it in proper place and perfectly. And again, if you getting the same error, then you have to go to the outdoor PCB and you have to check the EEPROM in the outdoor PCB because it has been built in by the company itself and it was installed by the company. And again, you have to check the EEPROM in your outdoor PCB. If it is loose or not connected properly, try to connect it properly. And again, if you are getting the same error, first you change the indoor PCB and then you start the unit. After changing the indoor PCB, if you start the unit, again if it's showing the same problem, it means your outer PCB is faulty. You need to replace the outer PCB and your unit will be in working condition. When you see error EU, it means outdoor voltage problem. First of all, check the in power supply. If the in power supply is correct, 220 to 230 volt or not. And if your power supply is correct, then you have to check the communication wire between outdoor power source board and intelligence power module board. And you have to check the connection if it is connected properly or not. And if you check it is connected properly and again you have to restart. If the fault remains unsolved after connecting again, please replace the outdoor power source board. If the fault remains unsolved after replacing the outdoor power source board, then you have to replace the intelligent power module board and your unit will be in working condition. When you see error E9 in your outdoor unit, it means intelligent power module of drive and module faulty. It means the module board of our intelligent power module board is faulty. We have to replace the intelligent power module board because it's for power supply and the power supply what is coming out is not proper and we have to change it and our unit will be in working condition. And this is the list 1 of our error code for TCL inverter air conditioning. For list 2, I am going to upload in next video or in upcoming video.